Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm coming back. I likes to do the sketches that we do in group, and I do it on the week we're supposed to do it, but I film it and then you don't get to see it for a while because I likes to spread out. I don't want to cram too much in one week because I do a lot, so it's quite a simple card as well. Really, it's just a lot of layering, a bit stamping. Oh, these were gifted to me as well, these blending brushes. So I thought I'd have a little go with these, and they are beautiful. So soft, really soft. I don't think they're the flexible ones, but they are gorgeously soft. And I blended them, and once I've wiped the ink off, there's no more ink coming off that. Look, there's no stains. And I've got this one, and believe it or not, I use this as well, and I'll show you on my card in a minute what we did and where we did it. I got glue stuck to my fingers, and I realised I got rid of one of my old ink pads because I bought the new ones, and I forgot to order Night of Navy, and that's silly. How silly of me. The ribbon was supposed to have been wrapped around the bottom here, but I think I quite like it up there. So I've done a bit of blending in the sky and a little bit extra here, and I've gone over the sentiment as well because, like I say, I don't have any Night of Navy. But it's quite a simple, straightforward card. I don't mind the cord being inside. I love the little ribbon. Maybe I'll add a trinket on the next one. Just looking at these sequins now. They go with the woven set, so I don't think they will go on. So let's get a trinket out because I've double tied that. So because we got the lighthouse, I'm going to have one of the little anchors I'm going to put on this one, I think. I like to keep my embellishments close by. Right, it's just simple. And I may even finish this one off by doing a little bit stamping on the inside. I've got my scrap piece of paper ready for blending. I've got my balmy blue, which is what I'm using. I might just stamp this rope inside. There's my little wheel from last time. Let's get a little block. That'll be quite long enough. I'm going to do it in the balmy blue, I think, because I don't want it full on dark on the inside. Oh, look at that, that's really juicy. I'll have to be careful. So I'm just going to go up the inside of this card. I think it's uber cute. I'm going to try and keep their knots all spaced beautifully. That is really sweet. So now, right, there's quite a lot of cards going on, so I will get my book out and write it down for you, because I know you loves to have a go with the sketches as well. So let me use my blue pen. So this is sketch 23, and it's Sailing Home. So my thick white is the standard 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, folded at 4 1/8. And then I've got Night of Navy, 1 at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, 1 at 2, is that 2 1/2, I think? Yeah, 2 1/2 by 5, and 1 at 2 by 2. A DSP, 1 at 3 3/4 by 5 1/2, and 1 at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. That's the DSP. And the Whisper White, I got 1 at 2¼ by 4¾ and one at 1½ by 1½. I've got some baker's twine, trinket, and balmy blue inks and black. So there we go. If you want to go and grab all the stuff, we'll make it together. So press pause, way to go, and come on back. So let's just bob that to one. Like I'm saying, it's a lot of layering at first, so we can just put up. Where's my light and navy gone for that? Where have I put that? Where have I put that? I've lost it. My goodness. 1, 2, 3. There it is. I knew I was going too lolly somewhere. So let's just pop them to one side. We'll do a bit of, well, that can't be layered yet. So let's fold our card in half first. I like to do it like this, because then I know the ends all meet. And I like to burnish both sides. It keeps the card nice and flat. I'm just going to get this beautiful, gorgeous glue. I love this glue. And what I did, I cut 2 pieces the same, not size, but off the same piece of card, the DSP. I haven't got my light on. There we go, that's better. I thought it was going a bit dark. And I just turned one around to contrast on the front. So get this layered onto our night of navy. Love this colour. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, clean and crisp looking colour. Don't worry if you get any overspill, because it does dry clear. And I'll turn it round. It is art glitter glue. It's made in the USA. And you can buy it direct from the company, which works out cheaper than where you get it from Maymay's, I think. Because I went on their official website the other day, and if I was a company, which I'm not, I'm afraid, but if you can bulk buy and get it a lot cheaper as well, so they give you like 50% discount. So if you've got a business over there, an 8-ounce bottle was like $10, and if you bought 300 pounds worth, you got it for $150. That is a massive saving. So like I'm saying, same piece, just turn it over. So if you know anyone that's got a little business and you're VAT registered or tax registered or what they call it, you had the appropriate tax for paying the right amount of taxes, then you could buy it and sell it and make a profit, because I pay for £15, which is like $18, so you double your profits. Right, there's my white piece. I'm going to attach those later. So we've attached all those now. In fact, I can attach this too. Yeah, so you can near enough double your money. So, and I'm keeping this quite close to this top corner because of the spacing for my 2x2 square. I need that to be balanced out just perfectly on there. So we've done the majority. Sticky fingers. Got my trinket, so bob them to one side. I'm going to fetch in my black memento ink, and I'm going to stamp my lighthouse. I love this set. I think this is going to be one of their top sellers. Beautiful set, absolutely cracking. And I'm keeping it pretty close to the bottom. Try and keep it straight as well. Give that a couple of seconds for the ink to absorb into the paper. You can't beat this stuff for stamping. Look at that image, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to clean this off. I've got a fresh clean cloth. I'm just going to... I likes to clean as I go because, oh, I don't know, my OCD kicks in, and then look at that, I've left blue on there. I know I'm going to be using it again in a minute, but oh, I'll use that again later. And this tiny little square, I did a big boo-boo on my first card, and I cut it 2.5 by 2.5, then 2.25 by, and then 2, and it was way too big. So now I've realigned my stamp on my block because it was a bit wonkified as well. Juice this up, and I'm going to try and get it as straight as possible. See, it's on the wonk a little bit, look. Yeah, and I flip that over just a tiny little bit. I'm going to lift that corner up just a tilt. I think that should be right now. Perfect. Oh, look at that, it's nice and juicy as well. So I'm going to definitely leave that to dry for a minute or two. Beautiful, nice and clean. And now I've got a little smudge up there, so I'm going to pop these birdies into the sky as well. Perfect. And because I made a smudge on the other one, if you notice, I got a tiny little one there because I had a smudge, and I'm going to do it again because I think it's quite cute. And I'm going to add one over this one to hide that boo-boo, and I'm just going to put another little tiny one in there just to cover up any little mistakes. And who would ever know now? I know, it's fabulous, isn't it? Excuse me. So pop them to one side, just give them an extra couple of seconds to dry. Now we can fetch it. We're going to keep the blue open, and we're also going to stamp that knot inside again. I might do this one on the edge of this side this time. Love it. I'm just going to overlap a fraction so it looks like the rope's continuous with those knots in. And it's another good mail card idea, isn't it? Because we do struggle. I know a lot of people say, oh, can we come up with some mail cards? You know, and Father's Day is, well, you won't see this, you'll see this after Father's Day, but I'm going to give one of these to my father-in-law because he loved anything to do with the sea. He loves fishing. My husband used to have a boat, and he used to like going out on the boat. Oh, he loved it. So this would be perfect for his Father's Day card. So I'm leaving that out as well. Just going to make sure that's bone dry. Love it. And grab my brushes. Now I'm working with the small one first, and I'm just basically just picking up a little bit of that, and you cannot see it hardly, but and I'm just going to rub it where the waves are because I want it quite dark there, and it's so smooth. So I'm going to build up just along this coast, you know, this shoreline. I know it should be it could be brown even because of the rocks, but do you know what? It's gone. But what I did with this as well, because of what, I'll show you it now. I did some swirls with this at full strength that I just tapped, and then just did some swirls as if it was the sky, you know, clouds. And then coming over with this one now, again, you're just going to gently brush over, start on there, and then just gently build those colours together. And I want it subtle, I don't want it too in your face. And going all the way down to the bottom. Love it. I'm going to have to buy a full set now. These ruffs are beautiful, Karen. There we go. That is the colour I'm looking for. Just going to blend in this top corner a little bit more. And I like them swirls of extra darkness so it looks like rolling clouds. I think that's turned out a little bit better than my other one, so... That's beautiful. I'm just going to blend them out now so they don't look so harsh and smooth. That is lush. So that's it. And then what I did then, any excess I just rubbed over. There's none on that at all, and I do want a little bit. Just add in a little bit of colour to the background. Perfect. Just lovely. And then just get your brushes after. It's gone. There's no more colour coming off that. I could quite easily move on to a different colour. There's nothing coming off. Beautiful. And they're so soft. Let's make sure we've cleaned this one. Again, look. Nice. Nothing coming off. Perfect. I'll click that into place. Get rid of my scraps. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to get some glue on the go. I might add dimensionals on this halfway and glue because it's got a bit of a lip coming down there, so... I'm going to make sure, I know you won't see hardly anything, but you still want to make sure that that is straight and the lighthouse is in the right place. That looks pretty good to me. Isn't that cute? Yeah, and then I'm going to attach this. It's coming off my fingers then. I always squirts this because it's quite a full bottle. Fabulous. So evenly spaced. Nice little border. Perfect. That is so sweet. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to just grab the Winkler Stella just to go over the ocean to give it a bit of sparkle. And I'm going to do the same on this one. Oh, there's quite a lot come out there now. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Perfect. Oops, I'm knocking my glue over. So I am going to grab some dimensionals because this is going to get attached there. I don't mind a little bit of it. I don't want a big lip, so I'm just going to pop them down this side. I wish I'd done it on the other one. I'm going to squash them now because it's not much of a lift I want. I'm just going to try and flatten out the foam a little bit. And then just have a little trace of glue on this side. And then we can, I'm going to do light there, and I'm going to sit this. I'm going to use that back end here as a guide, so I'm just going right on the edge of the designer series paper. And before I press, I'm going to check just to make sure that it's lovely and straight. And that gives me a better lift. That is so much better. So let's bob this away. It's okay. I love this glue, but I love the way it peels off your fingers. So I want a fair bit of twine, and I want to keep a lot out for this side. So I'm going to pin. I don't need that much, right about that much, and then I'm just going to wrap it around my card once, twice, and then I'm just going to trim off. I love this stuff, got 3 rolls of it. I ordered it too many times. So now I can add my trinket. I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to pop a little knot just in there to stop it from rolling all the way down. Fingers crossed that will work. If not, I'll have to add another one. That's perfect. Perfect. Right, now I'm going to pull that a little bit tighter. We're going to adjust all this because it's not attached to anything. It's not tied on. We can attach later. So I've got a little bit more on one side than the other. Come on, poke through. That's it, I got it now. Oh, too loose. I'm all fingers and thumbs, aren't I? I tell you what, let me get my third hand out. Should have done that in the first place. Let's spin that little thing fell around. You can spin him round after, don't worry about that. Right, so if I hold that there, perfect, and then tie another knot. I think I might be a bit short on the one side. That's better. That's much better. Look, one of my tails is going to be really tiny, so I'll have to compensate and make the other one tiny too. Oh gosh, that's really tiny. I'll just have a smaller bow on this one, I'm afraid. I'm using my scissors. Look at that, they've been perfect if I'd have kept the other length the same. Never mind. Oh, I might take it off after and just make that bow a little bit bigger. Got to, because I love the long tails on this one. And it's just got slight, that looks a bit lost, doesn't it now? Oh, come on, we won't waste it because I'll use it on another project. Let's do it properly. If a job's worth doing, they say it's worth doing well. So let's just get my little trinket off there. We've only lost the knot because we can use this on something else, or I could just basically go ahead now and just tie one then we're compromising, and I don't want to compromise. So we'll use that on a different project. Right, I'm going to leave the tails really long. I don't care about losing a bit of baker's twine. And I'm going to 1, 2, I'm going to snip it off up there. That's better. I got plenty now. So let's tie the knot first. And then we'll attach the trinket, and then we'll tie the bow. There we go. Oh, I can't, can I? I'll have to attach it to the bottom of my bow now. There we go, it can hang there. Oh, I'm going to have it on the other side actually. That's better. And to keep that in place, just going to give it another little knot. That's perfect now, it's hanging just where I want it. And we can have, oh that is so cute. I don't want it that long, but the bow I meant. So I'm just going to pull that slightly, hook that under there. Perfect, lovely, I love it, love it, love it. And then now I can snip off my little tails, keep them nice and long. Yay, we got there in the end. And this is so long, it's definitely going to go onto other projects, definitely. I'm going to wrap that around my bow maker actually, and I'm going to, oh I might make a bow out of it now, I'm ready for the next project to do. I love a double knot, double tails. Pop that in the middle. I've got a self-made bow already. There's a noise going on outside my window. So I've got a little bow ready for another project. I'm going to keep that up there with my bow maker. Hence I will be making more mail cards. Or even put it on a lady card. But now we can adjust those. You can have a crisscross action going on in the middle. You can keep it straight like I have this one, or you can cross that over as well. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just going to burnish that side again. Oops. And there's our card done. Not quite yet. I've got some pearls. And I'm going to take my dark Night of Navy. And I'm just going to go over these pink ones. You won't see it. Perfect. And I want 3 little ones as well. Squeaky. Right, just make sure they're nice and dark. Love it. I love that I've added Winker Stella to the bottom of the ocean there to give it a little splashy sparkle. Pop my pens to one side. Grab my pokey tool. And I'm just going to add 3 coming down the front here. Perfect. And then the 3 little ones, I'm just going to have them right at the bottom here. Perfect. there we have it. We've actually done stuff to the inside on both as well. We've added a trinket, beautiful gems, Winker Stella, gorgeous knot action going on both cards. So it's crisscrossed on the front but not inside, but it doesn't matter. I can soon rectify that. I'll just crisscross it over again here. Pull that one through. Has it worked? Probably not now, my look. Oh well, I've got a crisscross on the front, so it doesn't matter. But there we have it. Beautiful little sketch card. Love that. What a gorgeous set. Oh, I'm loving the moody sky in that one. Beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed. Oh look. Oh, it all adds to the ambiance. There we go. So there's my take on the sketch from week 23, which was probably about 2 weeks ago now, but I'd love a thumbs up and a share. I do hope you enjoy the cards and that you give them a go, and come and have a go over it. It's now called Lady G's Stamp with Joy because there's another lady already on Facebook, and she's been a YouTube Stampin' Up demonstrator for about 20 years now, and her name is Stamp with Joy, and her actual name is Joy. Mine is because I just find so much joy while I'm stamping. That's hence the name, and which I've had for 3 years, but I could never use it on Stampin' Up. I had to go and pick something else because it was already used. So there we have it. I hope I've explained all that. I have put fresh new links in the bottom of the description to the Lady G's Stamp with Joy Facebook group. It's our group, so come on over and have a go. Come and join me with the sketches. I want to see what you can make. So thumbs up, share and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.